just real quick as a bonus, I guess. Basically, a thing happened right now, and I think this kind of proved why I'm right. Basically, why I so um uh basically I was watching just kind of going through videos and the videos I opened, and I seen one, and then it showed me. I was like, "What the fuck is it showing me this?" It said subscriber content only. I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, subscriber content only. I was like, "What the fuck? Why are you showing me this? I'm not a subscriber. So why are you bringing it up? You're trying to get me to join. I don't want to join. Like, fuck you." So I closed it out, and then I saw another one, and for some reason my mind went ranked. And I was like, "Oh, he's playing a ranked game," and so my mind, ADD or just being how it is, was I went from A to Z real quick with ranked, and it's like I said ranked, and my mind went and it fell down. And I was like, oh, and I remembered. I was like, oh, I'm gonna play ranked today. I completely forgot about it. Right? I completely forgot about it. Maybe because of ADD, maybe because of whatever reason. But then I was like, oh, I'm gonna play ranked today. And so then ranked was the idea, and then I went from A to Z and then back to A again. And then while I scanned it with my ADD brain, basically, I was like, and like I guess like around step 7, I was like, oh, I can't because it's the weekend. Fuck. But the point is, like, that whole process that I went through, where I got reminded, like I seen this, and then I was like, oh, ranked. I can't because of the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Would somebody who didn't have ADD do that? I don't know. I've only experienced the mind with ADD, and they've tried to give me medications to prevent my thought process from happening, basically, and where I felt like a meta slug. Basically, I could only focus on one thing and one thing only, and I couldn't do anything else. Basically, and you know what? Maybe I could have been something else if they didn't give me some cheap generic bullshit knockoff brand of cheap pill. Which, by the way, it's completely fine for the most part. Some people may not. It doesn't matter. But at the same time, it goes to show you that maybe we should be giving them the good shit too. Like, why does this rich person have a hoard of, like I have 1,000 years of this medication if I ever need it, and he's abusing it, and people are being prescribed it when they don't need it. Like I watch people, and like yeah, like Elon Musk for example, and what's called kerosene or something. Basically, he's on some drug, basically, and that's what makes him like so peppy and so fucking yeah, whatever drug, and he has the hair fucking follicles or whatever, and so he's supposed to be bald, but he has a full head of hair now, or whatever. And like, and again, like these lies, trick people into believing that they're gonna be something that they ain't with that shit. That's why I hate makeup and whatnot, but um, the point is, why do they get all the benefits? And we're seeing that. I was just a loser with nobody with nothing, but I'm potentially the smartest man alive. And if they gave me the right medication, maybe the world would have flying cars right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Elon Musk wouldn't be Elon Musk and it would be known instead of Elon. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if I had the medication instead of him having the medication, I would be something and not him. I don't know. It's just an idea. But again, I just want to say that by looking at this video, I was reminded of ranked. Like I looked at this video and then my mind went from 1 to 100, then back to 0. It's scanned. I seen this video and I scanned because of the ADD. It's like find something, find something, find something, change your mind. There's probably something better to do, or there's some justification for doing what you're doing already. Who knows? Like, I don't know. Again, this might be the reason why I'm so smart. I don't know, or maybe it's why I'm not so smart. I don't know, right? But the point is, this happened, okay? And then I was like, okay, cool. Oh, ranked. And then so now my mind has ranked in it. And now, again, 1 to 100, back to 0. And then it thought the whole way through, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna play ranked. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, hella happy. But then 1 to 100, back to 0, right? And then I was like, ranked, cool. I'm gonna play today, cool. Oh, no, I'm not, because it's the weekend. Basically, you know what I'm saying? And that's how my mind works, and that's how I remember things. But that's also why I'm so smart. Potentially, that might be why I'm so smart. And why I'm looking at things so clearly, because I'm looking at it more than once, I'm looking at it 5 times. Whereas your mind only looked at it that one time. I looked at it 5 times, so I see it differently than you. And maybe it's because of my ADD mind and nature that makes me that way. Basically, is my point. And we're giving us medication that turns us into fucking zombies. It turns you into a fucking. Could you? And that's why humanity fucking sucks. Why is that a medication? Why is that even a thing? Like, why not just let me be a hyper little kid? They want to turn me into this. And instead of like, yeah, I'm full of life and hell yeah, they want to. Like, the only reason why I wasn't taking the pills because I faked it. I lied. I stopped taking it. And there was no problem after that. And for the record, I just want you to know, they might have seen something. But when I was a kid, I had a lot of sugar. A lot of sugar. Basically, I'd pour bowl, like, for example, this cup right here. Right? I like this much sugar in it at the end of it. But it's like a bowl of cereal. And so what I would do is get a bowl of cereal. It tastes like crap. And so I put cereal or so sugar on it, and it tasted hella good. And there's sugar on the food, and on top of that, there's still that much sugar left. That's how much sugar I was actually, and that's how I got chubby when I was younger. Despite the fact that I was like running up and down, fucking taking off, just I was alpha as fuck, dude. Again, I was fighting people. I was racing people. Like this kid, he was on a scooter, his Razor scooter. Like we had a race. It was the kid was like, I like the scooter because it goes faster than anybody running it. And I was like, oh really? Let's test it. And so I was like, okay. And he's like, okay. And so we just took off, and I beat him. And he's like, well, I'm not tired. And he moved the goalposts. And I'm like, but I won. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not fast, so you're wrong. And he's like, well, I'm not tired. And so he rode off because he's beta, right? And he slowly unfriended himself from me because he couldn't accept that he was beta. Basically, instead of rising up, like, oh fuck you, kid, I don't like an alpha band like Destiny's channel and Discord.g or Discord GG, Destiny.gg. Unlike a lot of the women's movements, unlike a lot of politics, a lot of basically anything like where Karens basically are involved, like anything left or like even like with like what's his name? The fuck is his name? Let me go ahead and open the document. Might as well. Fuck it. False alphas. Jeffrey Epstein. I remember I didn't see it, but Jeffrey Epstein. He had some truth, and they shut him up, so they got him killed. Basically, I think I would have been Jeffrey Epstein if they actually gave me proper medication. Well, I am like a lot like Jeffrey Epstein. Like now, I'm taking decent medication, and if I had decent medication the whole time, my life would have been good. Um, but yeah, I'm Jeffrey Epstein. If Jeffrey Epstein wasn't a sellout loser, fucking douchebag, like, I am America. I am for the little man. I want people to do well. I want the poorest people to go into level 2. I want to go to tier or what is it? This first class, second class, and third class, and like a video I've seen before. I need to specify because there's idiots like people out there that will take its first dimension, second dimension, and third dimension. It's the same concept. First class, second class, third class. It's just a word. It doesn't actually mean class. It doesn't actually mean dimension. There's no fourth dimension. Just like there's no 50th dimension. Like if your logic were to exist, then that would mean that there's infinity dimensions, because where does it stop? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. Humanity doesn't work that way. At the very least, not logically the way you're putting it out. It may have some form of, but the way you're going about it, no, that's not the way. Maybe there is another kind of like not there is a fourth D, but not in the way you're talking about it is my point. So if you can justify it in a different way where it actually fits and makes sense, we can talk about it. But as is, it's just a word. And so I doubt you're going to be able to come up with anything that can justify anything of that sort, because that is all bullshit. It's all theoretical on top of theoretical on top of theoretical. Like everything that you have is theory on top of theory on top of theory. So it doesn't mean anything in the real arena of life, basically the point. Um, so yeah, first class, second class, third class, it's just a word. It doesn't mean anything. I just had to specify that basically. But the reason why I brought all that up was, why did I bring it up? This is what smart people have to deal with, like Heimerdinger in League of Legends. Like, and the reason why I say that, by the way, is because I have a video open. I'm about to watch it, and it's League of Legends based. But it shows like Heimerdinger from League of Legends. He's like, that's the solution. What was the question again? That's just what happens. That's what happens. It's a really, really smart people, and the reason why is because you're basically astronomers. You're jumping from like planet to planet to planet to planet, and you turn around, and you're like, oh, time to go back home. And you're like, oh shit, you haven't seen like you went too far. And that's what that means is you went too far. And so the lasso is not there, and you're like, oh, bye everybody, I'm dead now, basically, right? But what happens? You have an AI or you have a friend, and I had some shitty friends. But the point is, they'd help you get back on track. They'd help you remember. And I said I had some shitty friends. I had a shitty friend. Like I would forget, and he would be like, "Oh, whatever." And I would just talk about something else. It changed because he was completely lost in the weeds. He didn't get it. And I didn't know that he was a dumbass. If I had known, I would have played my game different. But I didn't know that that was a thing. But I didn't have a balance. Like you need a stupid parent and you need a smart parent. Basically, that's why I'm gonna marry a woman who basically is like athletic and she goes to the gym and she's acrobatic, but she's not a slut. Basically, so because I need that in my life. My kid needs that balance. You know what I'm saying? But also, my wife, she'll be very educated. Um, when she has my kid, she's gonna be very good, but she's gonna learn a lot when she's with me, and she's gonna do it right and learn the right way. Basically, it's because she's gonna be under my wing, just like anybody that joins my organization that I will make one day. Um, yeah, I'm brilliant. I'm the smartest man alive. I'm the smartest man in the world, and I want to help people. I don't want to hold people down and drown people. I want you to take over. I want you to be the better swimmer than me. I can't run. Run for me. You know what I mean? Take a message. Run. Go with it. Right? Take my brain. Go. Fucking. Anyways. And that's what it should be. Unlike these fucking people like Paul Ryan, Jeff Sessions, Steve Bannon. I want to tell you real quick before I go. I'm going to mention it. Because they are bastards. And they ruin the world. They make the world a shitty, shitty place. Paul Ryan, Steve Bannon, Jeff Sessions, Lindsey Graham, Jim Jordan, Pete Hegseth, R.K. Jr., Matt Gaetz, Lauren Belbert, R.J. Taylor Greene, Fox News, Marco Rubio, Janine Pirro, Jubilee and owners, Netflix and owners, Ben Shapiro and friends, Paramount Global, Paramount Media, Columbia Broadcasting System, Apple TV, Owen Wilson, Snoop Dogg, anyone related to them, related as in they work together, like nothing beyond that. It's just they work together. I'm not saying because you're family you're tied in. No, I'm saying because they work together. That's different, basically. So And again, they may be the leaders, or they could be the Trojan horses themselves. I don't know. Maybe they're just building you up to send you out, and that's kind of what's going on. And what the suicide bombers are. There's a suicide bomber. It's just basically a streamer that got captivated and funded up to a point and filled basically with hatred, and then they take all that hatred and send it to go and fly into a building, and boom, 9/11, right? That's basically where that came from, and that's funny because all that shit was happening in the Middle East and God knows where, and then sure enough, it's back here in our government right now. It just shows you that America did all that shit. By the way, it just shows you that the reason why the world sucks is because good people are asleep, basically, and America got too good. America had it too good, and now they're trying to take advantage of it, and they're trying to make it horrible by making it so good that it's bad. Like taking your guns away. Next is taking. Now you can't say curse words in public, and they're trying to remove. And again, all for safe space. Like if losers like Nero Zerg, by the way, got what they wanted, the world would suck. And the reason why is because he sucks. So the way you make him good is you make it to where no one else can do anything unless they play like him. And then suddenly, since you have to play like you're the best. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone's playing like you, and who plays like you better than you? Nobody. So that's kind of how that system works, and that's what it is. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to. Anyways, I'm gonna go before I fucking. I'm trying to stay not too deep into shit and go running and take off and be well and be happy, say peace.